Hi, Lukas. Hi, Heike. It's my great pleasure to have you here with me today to talk about the advantages that Taulia actually brought to REWE Group. So thank you so much for being here. And before we are diving right into it, maybe we start with a quick introduction. So, Heike, I would love to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, thank you, Sophia. My name is Heike. I work for REWE Group since 25 years now, and I'm senior manager in the financial department and responsible for all topics regarding trade finance and supply chain finance.
Thank you, Heike. And same to you, Lukas. I would also love to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lukas. I've been with REWE Group for about 2 years now, but I joined the working capital strategy and projects team as an associate at the beginning of this year. So I haven't been there when REWE and SAP Taulia first got in touch. And I didn't work on the rollout of the first program, the original program, but I was involved in the changeover to the ESG program a few months ago.
Very interesting. So I think we can cover it all from the strategic perspective, but also from the operational perspective. And I think this is a great start point to dive right into it. So maybe, Heike, the first question to you. Since when have you been using Taulia and for what purpose?
Therefore, a brief look into the past. We started planning the implementation of the first supply chain finance program for REWE Group in the mid of 2019. And we have decided for a reverse factoring program with a multi-funder structure using a bank-independent platform. The financing network is provided by our own banking portfolio. And at the end of 2019, we started with the RFP for the program platform. The 8 market-leading fintechs were invited, also including Taulia. And the tender process was very extensive and detailed, as we wanted a long-term, intensive and stable partnership, especially with view to later developments also. And in the mid of 2020, we finally decided on Taulia as our partner for our supply chain finance program.
Very, very interesting. And if you allow, why did you choose Taulia?
There are many reasons for that. Taulia was able to fully meet the technical requirements from our tender catalog and also impressed us in personal meetings with its competence and customer focus. An important criterion for us for a close cooperation. The Taulia program offers the necessary flexibility for a combination of supply chain finance and dynamic discounting, what is very important for us. Another very decisive advantage is a special feature that no KYC process is necessary for the participating of our suppliers. This makes onboarding simple and faster. Another plus point in the decision for Taulia was the fact that 2 of our competitors already operate SCF programs with Taulia, and the probability was high that there would be a large overlap between suppliers, so that many of our suppliers would be already familiar with the program. This would reduce the need for explanations, and onboarding is accelerated.
Very, very interesting. And it seems like you came a long way already. So after those 5 years of using Taulia, what have been your biggest successes so far?
There were some, I think. During the very challenging technical and operational implementation process, we overcame many hurdles together with Taulia and cleared obstacles out of the way. The first milestone was the go live of the program in September 2022. During supplier onboarding, Taulia supports us in marketing, supplier analysis, and onboarding discussions. We were able to win a large number of suppliers for the program shortly after go live. In the first half of 2024, I think, we modified the early payment program and added a sustainability component. The program now integrates ESG incentives to promote sustainability incentives in the supply chain. We are thus making a contribution to successfully overcoming the sustainability challenges of the REWE Group. The program has already received 2 awards, the greatest success for the REWE and Taulia team until now.
Maybe shifting a little bit the perspective, it seems like there's a lot to win in this program, but what are the benefits that Taulia offers to the supplier? Maybe, Lukas, this question can go to you.
Thanks, Sophia. I will give you a quick answer on that. So in my opinion, the biggest benefit for our suppliers, or the main reason why our suppliers joined the program, is that they have the option to get the invoices paid early. So that's a main benefit for our suppliers. And this with an attractive interest rate, at least from our point of view, that's very attractive interest rate, and they don't even have to affect their own credit lines. So I think that's a very big benefit for our suppliers. And when we look at the program or the project, it's very uncomplicated for our suppliers. They just have to push a button and get their invoices paid early. So as easy as it is, so very good for our suppliers. And when we have a look at the platform, it's very clear for our suppliers, very customer friendly. All the relevant information can be viewed at a glance. Everything is clear arranged from the invoice data to possible cost of funds. So even we as REWE can't offer our suppliers this overview of the submitted invoices. For example, their payment data. We can't show our suppliers their payment data right now. So that's definitely one of the reasons some of our suppliers joined the program. A new point or a big positive thing for our suppliers is the cash flow function. With that, our suppliers don't even have to push a button, so it's less work than just pressing a button. It simplifies the whole process for suppliers to get their early payment done.
Very, very interesting. And now that you nailed down the benefits for the suppliers, can you also maybe nail down the benefits for you as the buyer in this scenario?
Yeah. So additionally to the advantages for our suppliers, there are definitely a few benefits for us, REWE. For us, it's very important that we work with experts who can support us throughout the entire project, throughout the programs. And I think with Taulia, we found a very good partner. Taulia is familiar with the problems of our suppliers, and they already have business relationships which helped us to roll out the program. So they already know our suppliers. We have meetings with our contracts at Taulia every week, so it's a very regular exchange. This cooperation always results in good new approaches and how we can optimize our program. I think the biggest example for that is, like Heike already said, is a new ESG component in our program. So that's definitely a point which came out of these meetings. We also have been able to draw on Taulia's experience when it comes to advertising the program. In future, for example, there will be joint webinars from Taulia and REWE together for our suppliers, where we can tell our suppliers everything they need for our program.
Thank you. And you touched a little bit on it. In the future, there are some things coming your way. So maybe in general, what does the future hold for Taulia and REWE?
Yeah. So right now we are only in the beginning of our new early payment ESG program. We just focused on our focus suppliers, just introduced our program to them. So in the next weeks, we hope to introduce our program to all REWE Group suppliers. For that, we have a new website, which will be published in the next time. And we are also looking at further projects in some other REWE Group units, some of them abroad. So each of these will definitely be exciting challenges, different hurdles to take in every unit, in every country. And I'm excited to see how we will solve these challenges. In general, we noted that working capital and especially supply chain finance is becoming increasingly important. So we expect all programs to grow. So it's very exciting for us.
Thank you so much. And with that, I think we can almost wrap it up. Is there any other point, any must that you would like to mention now to close off this nice interview?
Definitely it is. We would like to point out the fruitful cooperation with our Taulia contacts. I think successful collaboration always depends on the composition of the team. And we can't imagine better sparring partners than Sebastian and Konstantin from Taulia. The exchange is always constructive and takes place on equal terms. And they support us in implementing our sometimes unconventional ideas and make many things possible. If things have to be done quickly, they find a straightforward solution. And thanks for that.